I'm Review My RV, and every week we're throwing open the doors to the newest, most jaw-dropping motorhomes before they even hit the dealership lot. If it's fresh, innovative, and rev-ready, we're reviewing it. Let's dive in. The first time I laid eyes on it, I actually had to take a step back. It looks like something out of a science fiction film, all smooth curves, razor-sharp lines, and an elegance that feels both aggressive and graceful. The signature Ferrari red glows under the sunlight like liquid fire, but what really catches your attention is how sculpted the body is. You can instantly tell the aerodynamics were designed by people who usually worry about F1 race cars, not RVs. The front fascia carries that unmistakable Ferrari attitude, a long, low nose, sleek LED headlights that look like they're glaring at the future, and vents that whisper about power. As the camera glides around the sides, you start noticing details you'd never expect on a motorhome: carbon fiber panels, hidden door lines, and that famous prancing horse emblem proudly sitting above a subtle chrome finish. The entire exterior seems to breathe motion, even when it's standing still. And then you see it, the double-deck design. The upper level stretches elegantly over the lower cabin, almost floating above it, giving the whole silhouette an otherworldly look. It's not just a motorhome, it's an architectural sculpture on wheels. Now, what Ferrari did differently this time is that they didn't simply convert an existing platform or rebadge a van. This is a ground-up design. They built this thing with the same obsession they applied to their supercars. The engineers wanted something that could handle winding European mountain roads as confidently as a straight highway. So beneath all that elegance, there's a hybrid powertrain, part electric, part high-performance combustion. It's designed for long journeys without sacrificing that Ferrari feel. The hybrid engine gives you silent gliding when you want peace, and instant roar when you crave that signature Ferrari emotion. When you approach it, the doors glide open with a soft hum, no clunky hinges, no handles. Just a smooth motion that feels like the vehicle's breathing. The moment you step inside, it hits you. This is Ferrari redefining what travel feels like. You're greeted by warm ambient lighting that dances across the interior, bouncing softly off leather and brushed metal surfaces. The smell, that unmistakable Ferrari leather scent, fills the air. It's rich, subtle, and comforting. The driver's cabin looks like a spaceship built for a billionaire. A panoramic windshield stretches across the front, wrapping around slightly to the side so you get that true open road view. The seats are sculpted perfection, hand-stitched Italian leather, shaped for comfort during long drives but still hugging you like a race seat. The steering wheel carries that iconic Ferrari DNA, compact, loaded with intuitive touch controls, and of course, the prancing horse at the center. And here's the thing, driving this motorhome doesn't feel like driving a bus. It feels like piloting a grand touring supercar that just happens to have a living room attached. The acceleration is smooth but powerful. The suspension adjusts automatically depending on the terrain, so whether you're cruising down the Riviera or taking a detour to a mountain retreat, it feels effortless. You can even switch to full electric mode in quiet areas, a whisper of motion, no noise, no emissions, just gliding along. Then you walk toward the back, and that's when the transformation happens. The entire lower level opens up like a luxury apartment on wheels. Ferrari collaborated with some of Italy's finest interior designers to craft something that feels both modern and timeless. The dining area, for example, is breathtaking, a minimalist glass table surrounded by curved leather seats, all illuminated by soft red and gold lighting. The windows are wide, letting in natural light that makes every breakfast or sunset dinner feel like a private event. Right next to it, a compact yet sleek kitchen glows with brushed steel appliances, touch panel controls, and hidden compartments. Everything folds neatly into place. It's designed not just for looks, but for efficiency. You can make an espresso, cook a proper meal, or chill a bottle of wine without ever feeling cramped. It's the kind of space that makes you want to stay on the road forever. As you climb the smooth staircase to the upper deck, the lighting shifts from warm gold to cool ambient tones. It feels like walking into a private suite inside a superyacht. Up here, the bedroom is something out of a dream. A king-size floating bed rests at the center, surrounded by panoramic windows that can tint automatically for privacy. Above, a skylight reveals the night sky, perfect for stargazing before you fall asleep. And of course, everything is voice-controlled: lights, temperature, blinds, even the sound system. Behind the bedroom, there's a small lounge area with recliners and a giant curved screen. Imagine pulling over at a scenic spot, opening the side panels, and watching a movie while a soft breeze rolls in. The materials are all pure Ferrari craftsmanship, carbon fiber mixed with wood grain, leather meeting metal, every inch exuding class. One thing that really stands out is how Ferrari managed to keep the spirit of performance even inside a motorhome. The digital systems are inspired by the layout of Ferrari's sports cars. The dashboard, infotainment, and navigation all sync perfectly, using holographic projection so you can monitor everything, from battery health to terrain elevation, without feeling overwhelmed. It's clean, intuitive, and elegant. Now, let's talk about capability, because this is where most luxury RVs draw the line. Ferrari didn't. This machine isn't afraid of off-road adventures. The adaptive suspension automatically raises the vehicle for rough paths, while the hybrid powertrain distributes torque individually to each wheel for maximum traction. So, while it looks like a piece of art, it performs like an all-terrain Grand Tourer. You could drive from Monaco to the Alps, from the coast to the desert, and it would handle everything with poise. And then there's the sound. Oh, the sound. Even though it's a hybrid, Ferrari couldn't resist adding a bit of soul. There's a refined exhaust tone, soft and deep, not loud, that hums when you accelerate, reminding you you're still behind a Ferrari. It's not about noise, it's about emotion. What makes the 2026 model even more impressive is how it surpasses what we've seen from ultra-luxury brands before. Think of Marchi Mobile's Element Palazzo or the Voltner Performance RV. Both incredible in their own right, but the Ferrari version feels more emotional, more connected. It's not just about luxury, it's about the story it tells. Ferrari isn't selling comfort, they're selling identity, the feeling of freedom wrapped in Italian craftsmanship. And let's not ignore the small details. The lighting system syncs with your driving mood. Want a cozy dinner setting? The interior glows soft gold, taking a night drive through the mountains. It shifts to deep red and blue tones. Even the sound system adjusts to ambient noise, so your playlist always feels alive. The air conditioning is whisper quiet, and there's even a fragrance diffuser tuned to Ferrari's signature leather aroma. For those wondering about price, well, exclusivity doesn't come cheap. Estimates suggest the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome could start somewhere around $5 to $6 million, depending on customization. But remember, Ferrari is only planning a limited production run, each one handcrafted, numbered, and tailored to the owner's preferences. Buyers aren't just getting a vehicle, they're joining a new kind of Ferrari legacy. What I love most is how Ferrari has embraced sustainability without sacrificing thrill. The hybrid setup reduces emissions dramatically, and solar panels discreetly integrated on the roof help power the living quarters. Even the materials used inside, from vegan leather options to recycled carbon composites, show a shift toward responsible luxury. It's proof that even performance icons can evolve with the times. As you continue to walk through the interior, you notice how every curve and color has purpose. The designers clearly wanted to evoke motion even when you're standing still. The walls flow gently, the lighting moves with you, and there's not a single harsh edge in sight. It feels alive, like the motorhome itself is breathing alongside you. And then you open the rear, another surprise. The back compartment doubles as a compact garage that can carry a small Ferrari sports car or electric scooter. The floor lowers hydraulically, making it easy to load or unload. Imagine traveling across Europe and having your own Ferrari coupe ready for quick city runs. It's the ultimate expression of, bring your lifestyle with you. Driving it, you forget it's a massive luxury motorhome. The steering feels feather-light at low speeds, steady and precise on highways. The hybrid system learns your driving patterns, optimizing power for your favorite routes. It can even predict corners and adjust torque before you reach them. The technology quietly works in the background, letting you just enjoy the experience. The interior is whisper quiet even at top cruising speed. All you hear is the soft hum of the hybrid system and the faint rush of wind. It feels like you're floating through landscapes. Every window offers a perfect cinematic view, and at night, the interior lights dim automatically, leaving you with the stars and the soft glow of the dashboard. Comparing it to earlier Ferrari concepts or even the luxurious GT cars from the brand, this one feels like the natural evolution. It's Ferrari's way of saying, performance can be peaceful, adventure can be elegant, you don't have to choose between passion and comfort anymore. As the video zooms out and you watch the Ferrari motorhome parked on a cliff overlooking the ocean, you realize it's not just a vehicle, it's a symbol. It represents how far design and imagination can go when a company dares to challenge tradition. A few years ago, no one would have believed Ferrari would build something like this. Now, it feels inevitable, like it always belonged in their story. For people who live for the open road but never want to compromise on beauty, this is the dream come true. Every curve, every stitch, every subtle hum of the hybrid system tells a story of innovation meeting art. And what's even more amazing is how seamlessly Ferrari balanced speed and serenity. So, whether you're a lifelong motorhome enthusiast, a Ferrari devotee, or just someone who loves to dream big, the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome reminds us that the journey can be just as thrilling as the destination. It's not about getting somewhere fast, it's about enjoying every second of the ride, surrounded by the kind of design and detail that only Ferrari could create. When the sun sets behind it and the golden light dances across that sculpted body, you can almost feel what Ferrari wanted to say. If you love seeing the absolute newest motorhome technology and design, you need to be part of the Review My RV family. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next big reveal. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the open road.